Welcome to episode 31 of Boston Swap, a Director of Football Challenge, here on Boston United FM. Boston United of Conference North and Boston Town of United Counties League were switched in the non-league football pyramid. I took over at United down at level 9 and have won a promotion every season since. We've also won the FA Vase and the FA Trophy on the way. We have overtaken the club's original status and have now made it back to the Football League. We even went straight through into League One. All with a perfect director of football, Mr. Transfer Genius, taking control of transfers, scouting and backroom staff. In the last episode, we got the result of our lives, to get a replay at home to Manchester City in the FA Cup 4th round. 54,000 people saw us earn a 1-1 draw. Then, back in Boston, we performed a second miracle in just a few days, as we edged out the Citizens by 2-1. Kylian Mbappe scored for City, but it wasn't enough. We've suffered double disappointment recently, losing at home to Salford City in the EFL Trophy North semi-final, and therefore missing out on a trip to Wembley in the process. Then we played away at third place Stoke City, knowing victory would secure promotion. We could only come back with a 1-1 draw. But the focus today is on a trip to Luton Town in the FA Cup 5th round. They are 12th in the Championship, but lost their most recent match, a derby with Watford, the team we beat in the 3rd round back in January. We only need a point to secure promotion to the Championship. Our next league game is away at 7th place Exeter City in a few days' time. We are missing 2 key players through suspension, fullback John Wade and the hero of the last round, centre-back Ben Hennigan. Francisco Landim also misses out, still suffering from his injury picked up at the Etihad. Henson Agustin is back from sprained ankle ligaments, and this is his first start since. Can we progress further? We're 2 wins from a semi-final at Wembley. Let's keep that dream alive. Let's just go straight through and kick off. Right, Luton attacking down the right-hand side, but Jatta clears the cross. It's now with Agustin. He's over halfway. Can he switch the ball? He can. It's with Trundle in the area. It's come to Kai, but Trott has seemingly made a fantastic save. But we've got a corner. Alvarez to take it. Goes to the 6-yard box, but Furman heads over the bar. Throw in for Luton on the left-hand side. But it's gone in, but I think that's Mandanda has headed over. Well, we've got another corner. Alvarez takes it. It's with Trundle, and he's put us 1-0 up. That's his 6th goal of the season. What a fantastic signing he's been. I think he was just £21,000 in the summer, having spent last season on loan with us. He's unmarked, far post, 1-0. Free kick's gone near post. Godwin, then Berisha, back to Diaby, the free kick taker, who's into the area, but Slicker tips it over. Now Luton have got a corner. Diaby to take it. Slicker seems to punch the ball out. It's back with Diaby. But he's offside. Diaby with another free kick. Alvarez trying to get the ball off Mandanda. But they've switched it out to Stratford. He's into the area. He's going to have a shot. And he equalises. Just inside that near post. Mandanda switches the ball out to this left-hand side. Goes past Jatta. And it is just inside that near post. 1-1. Goal kick launched to halfway with Mandanda. He's attacking down the right-hand side. Gets the cross in. Mattiello's on the edge of the box. He's had a shot. And he's put Luton 2-1 up. Looked like a good goal, that did. Mandanda on the right. Gets his cross in. We tried to clear it, but it's only come to Mattiello and he's put it pretty much into the top corner. But long throw. Their keeper comes out to claim it, but he only gives it back to Jatta, but he's lost it to Berisha. He's now attacking through on goal. Stopped. Mandanda in the area, crosses to the far post, and Stratford's made it 3-1. Very disappointing defending there. That was a good tackle. It's a poor clearance. Mandanda then crosses it to the far post and Stratford jumps and nods the ball home. Right, Luton have got the ball on the edge of the area and Diaby's put it in this time. We're 4-1 down. Almost on the line. And it's gone into the top corner. It's half time. That's been a poor half. We had a great start. But we find ourselves 4-1 down to Luton. We've certainly hit the ground with a bump today. Looking at the players, there's nobody who's really playing that well. Trundle, he scored the goal. He's on a 7.1, but he's also been booked. So there is the danger that we could lose him in the second half. But poor performances from Lapata at the back, Thomas on the left-hand side of defence, and Kai on that left-hand side. But I'm going to give them 15 or 20 minutes themselves in that second half to see if they can pull a goal or two back. Right, we've got a long throw. Can we get one back? It's cleared. It's now with Berisha. He's on his own up front. But he shoots wide. Another free kick. It's gone near post, but Slicker's there to grab it. Launched forward for Kai. Back to Trundle. Tries to find Agustin. Delap's now through, but Slicker saves it. They've got a corner, goes far post, and we've given away a penalty. This is turning into a bit of a nightmare. Stratford steps up, sends Slicker the wrong way, and it's now 5-1 to Luton. Stratford gets his 10th goal of the season, just inside the post. And now it's time to make some substitutions. Burton can come on for Thomas with Jatta switching to the left-hand side. Kai can come off for Simawes. We'll leave another substitution for later in the game, just in case. And fingers crossed, we'll at least get a couple of goals back. Right, long throw from Jatta on the left, but the keeper claims it. Kicks it over halfway, but Jatta's there again. Now with Furman, back to Slicker. And it's that man Jatta. Gives it to Simawes. Now can he produce some magic? Goes inside. It's now switched to Agustin. Gets past his man, does he? No, but he gets the ball back. Now Burton's advancing. It's gone far post. And we do get a goal back. Efrain Alvarez makes it 5-2. Burton advancing on that right-hand side. Gets the cross in. Bit of pinball. But Alvarez slams it home. Can we get the ball back? We do, but we give it back to Mandanda. He's now through on goal into the area, but Slicker picks the ball up. Last 15 minutes or so, time to make this final substitution. I think it's going to have to be Lapata. He's not had a great start to his career at Boston. I think he got sent off on his debut. And Aduro, a man who's come up with us through the leagues, he can come on for the last few minutes. Another long throw from Jatta in stoppage time. Agustine's there, and we have got another one back. It's 5-3. There's less than 2 minutes to go, so we're not going to have much chance, if any at all, of getting it back to 5-5. Now that would be a miracle. But we're attacking again. Agustine down the middle. Trundle's trying to get through. It's with Burton. He's into the area to Agustine, but his shot goes wide. And that's the final whistle. The FA Cup dream stops here. We had a great start, but to find ourselves 4-1 down at half-time, the mountain to climb there was way too big. It was nice to score a couple of goals in the second half to make it 5-3. But overall, we've got to be disappointed not to have put up more of a fight. We get a few £1,000 for losing, but it's not much consolation. There were 17,500 people at Luton at their new ground, Power Court. Much less than the previous round, where we had 54,000 in the Etihad. As we only need a point to win promotion to the Championship, I'm now going to zoom forward to the point when we clinch it. And just a few days later, we win 2-0 at Exeter City and secure our promotion. Terrell Whitaker scored his 21st league goal of the season, then fullback Luke Thomas sealed it late on. Exeter's manager is Paul Hurst, himself a former Boston United manager. Unfortunately, Hainton Agustine did pick up an injury and he'll be out for 2 to 5 weeks. And we've been given our initial budgets for our first Championship season. Just under £5 million a year to spend on salaries and a transfer budget of £2.5 million. And it was left back Luke Thomas that picked up man of the match for that late goal. We have 8 league games to play, so I'll now play through them all and return at the end of the season. And here we are, we have reached the end of the season. We've played the remaining games. We did beat Lincoln City by 3-0 at home, but we did lose an away game at Crawley and then drew at home to Plymouth on the last day. That season's finished on 115 points, scored 103 goals and conceded just 30. Millwall, they've also gained automatic promotion, so they'll join us in the Championship next season. Peterborough survived on the last day, so it's Walsall, Mansfield Town, Oldham Athletic and Bristol Rovers who will go down to League 2. Chad Shelley has now been inducted into the overall best 11, but only on the subs bench. Francisco Landim has had an injury-hit season, but he's now on 256 appearances and has scored 58 goals. Mark Bragg is still the starting striker in the squad, with 89 goals in 88 games, but Terrell Whitaker must be close to outperforming him. He scored 186 goals in 261 games. Kieran Slicker's the goalkeeper, 145 appearances so far, and he has signed a contract for next year. The end of season awards, Charlie Savage got 75% of the fans' vote for player of the season. Whitaker and Hennigan came in second and third, but they were nowhere near. Goal of the season went to Thomas Trundle against MK Dons in January. Looks like it's from a corner, cleared out, 35 yards from goal, and that's a beautiful volley. Young Player of the Season also went to Charlie Savage. Terrell Whitaker, top goal scorer again, 29 goals this season. There's Savage again, highest average rating 7.5. Most assists went to Efrain Alvarez, our American loanee, with 12. Best pass completion went to Elia Capriel, our cup goalkeeper, on 89%. And there's Savage again with the most player of the match awards with 11. John Wade, 19 yellow cards this season, and Thomas Trundle, 2 red cards. Season review, we lost out in the 5th round of the FA Cup away at Luton by 5-3. But the big game was the 4th round replay victory over Manchester City at home. We went out to Everton on penalties in the 4th round of the EFL Cup, and we won the league. Disappointingly, we went out of the semi-final at home to Salford City in the EFL Trophy Northern section. And if we look at the league position graph, it's been a pretty solid season. We've not been out of the top 5 all year. Match of the season was apparently a November victory at home to Stoke City by 3-0. But then in January we had the moment to forget as we lost at home to Crewe Alexandra. And I think we missed 2 penalties in that game. Average attendance, just over 5,000. We are pretty much full every game. I know it's in the 5-year plan to expand the stadium, but I think it might depend on funding. We did use 35 players this season. Looking at club vision and expectations, looks like they've now added to sign players under the age of 20 for the future, along with the tactical ones, which we pretty much do anyway, and the do not sign players over the age of 30 that's been in for a little while. 5-year plan, there's still plans to expand the stadium and obviously work within the wage budget. We are looking to fight bravely against relegation next year, so this could be the first season where we level out. Hopefully I'll get a new contract at some point as well. And the end of the 5-year plan, we're still hoping to be in the Championship. Team meeting. Got to be careful with this one. We're looking like we're going to be fighting a relegation battle. So I'm going to be assertive and tell them that we can avoid relegation. Seems we've got some pessimism in there, but it'd be interesting to see what kind of transfer business we can do over the summer. Francisco Landim, he has missed 3 months of the season. He's injured now. He did come back from his long-term injury at the end of the season for the last couple of games, but since the season finished, he's picked up another knock. And Thomas Trundle, our midfielder, who we signed for a very small fee last summer, is now a 4-star current ability player. Quick look at the finances. Just the £600,000 in the bank at the moment. We did earn quite a bit of money in January and through the cup run, mainly due to the away game at the Etihad, where we earned about £1 million. We've got a transfer budget for the Director of Football to spend of £2.5 million. But obviously if he does that, we're going to go massively into the red. Especially if we spend the extra wage budget that we've got. It'd be interesting to see if the Director of Football takes into account the actual balance of the club as opposed to the transfer budget when signing players. We could be looking at a few more loan players, maybe some free transfers from the Premier League or other clubs in the Championship. But that's going to be something we'll find out in the next episode. That's going to be the first league game after the end of the transfer window early on in the season. But if you've enjoyed the content of this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.